We'll enjoy 3 off days here in the next week.
When you need them the most in September, especially for that bullpen, and give those starters an extra day.
Brock, they're going to score the run here. I think Ryan Lavarnway went down and touched the ball with his mask.
Can't do that.
And Wong is going to score the run. Lavarnway has no idea what he did.
Base.
Up the middle, gloved by Murphy. There's one, and they will not get the double play. Wow, did Chase Utley go in hard at second as the tying run scores. Tejada looked like a receiver coming over the middle, having his feet knocked out from under him.
Home plate umpire is asking Jim Joyce something.
And Jim Joyce is directing his attention to Will Smith. Checking his glove, and he's been thrown out. Will Smith has been ejected. A foreign substance on the glove.
Set, kicks and deals. And a bunt, third base side. Hugging the line, rolling, twisting towards the chalk, and Manoah gets down on his knees and tries to blow the baseball to no avail. But how about this? Jeremy Pena dropping the bunt down to the third base side.
And I know that.
Not hit hard enough, likely for 2, and we might have some obstruction here. Yeah, Rizzo's out. So that'll be the second out. And here comes Joe. And Dietrich did the right thing. He just went for the ball and basically let Rizzo run right into him.
Left side hit hard right at Arcia. 2 out. Aguilar and Machado got tangled up at the back. And George Lombard's going to come in and break it up. And
Maggio, that was named the MVP. Nick Ahmed swings at the first Maeda pitch. And A.J. Ellis runs into the back of Ahmed. And it will be interference on Nick Ahmed as Ellis went out to field that ball. And Ahmed was in his way.
And the ball, did it hit him? And that's it for the perfect game. The ball hit Jose Tabata, and he goes to first base with 2 outs in the 9th.
But that's just the worst way ever.
Slowly hit. And they're going to put everything on hold right now.
Well, this reminds me of a teammate of mine that did this very same thing and broke his collarbone in Los Angeles when Mike Marshall ran into my partner.
Chop to second. There's one. On to first. And the throw hits Judge, I believe. So Verdugo will reach. Now they're saying that Judge put his hand up. Let's see if he did. And it hit a mitt.
runners are going, and a ground ball in the hole. And Guerrero is on his way home, but the ball didn't get out of the infield. Baez made a great play to keep it on the infield, but now we have obstruction called on the defense, I believe, and Guerrero has been awarded home. And A.J.
grounds one. Pedroia makes the play. Throw home. 2 out. Over the third. It gets away. Alan Craig is going to come to the plate. Here's the throw. He is. The umpire making the call. They're going to say he's.
And here comes Real Muto. 2-2 now. Oh, that's catcher's interference. That is a catcher's interference, and a run's going to score. That'll be an error on Murphy, and it is 3-0.
After review, the call on the field stands. There was catcher's interference. Atlanta has 1 remaining out.
3-2. And that is a line drive into left. O'Hearn getting the send around. Palacios' throw home is cut off. Mayo is hung up. And
I think he went
collision there.
Well, he went out of his way to hit him, I believe, and now they're going to tag him.
Yeah, so he is out. but not before the first RBI.
2 now to Trumbo. Here comes Bogarts, has to wait on it a bit, gets the certain out. Pedroia taken out. Machado is done, but Pedroia a little shaken up on the play as Trumbo becomes the runner at first base. And did Pedroia get spiked? You do get the man in the middle, but Pedroia down.
There's a line drive by Segura, the first Phillies hit.
You know, your natural.
He's going to try for 2, and he's going to slide in safely. Acuna didn't aggressively charge that ball, and Segura kind of deked around first and then took off, made Ronald make an accurate throw. He couldn't, and he's in second with 1 out.
He's not going. Here's a bouncing ball left side, cut off by Clement. The third baseman hits the runner. They get the out at second, but they won't get a double play. Wow. Onus is on Clement to avoid the runner. Naylor didn't do anything to go out of his way.
Run is home. Sally keeps it in front. Balk.
Guccione saying he never came to a complete stop, possibly. I'm not sure what that signal is with the mask in the left hand.
More down the middle helps.
Big bouncer, tough play. Gregorius has it go off his hand with a collision, and they'll call him out. Lindor's called out, running through Chase Headley.
Bando short hops it, goes down to second. Green. Whoa, is he taken out at second base by McCray?
Watch Bando again. He's trying to get the lead runner. Now watch McCray. Green, a dead duck.
For Donaldson, on top of that, he's playing a better third base, I think, this year.
Donaldson goes to pick up the bat. He thought he was.
Well, the argument's going to be he got hit,
yeah,
but he didn't.
I heard an interesting story. This is the guy. We'll know right away.
Yep.
An umpire in the minor leagues the other night called an illegal pitch. Said it was an illegal pitch, and he said, "Why?" He said, "Because your foot wasn't on the rubber." And he goes, and there was a debate and an argument. They didn't call it in the big leagues. He threw another pitch. The umpire said, "Illegal pitch."
That's hard hit for right at Kipnis. A flip, out, no throw. 1 on, 1 out.
Jason Hayward can get down the line, but he squared that ball up.
Grounded to Simmons. Simmons has it, and now Andrus is going to be in a rundown. It'll be Andrus is knocked over, and they're going to call interference on the catcher, and the run's going to score. Rortvedt ran into Elvis Andrus, and when that happens in a rundown, it's interference.
A tough one. You lost that one last night.
High pop up off the bat of Stanton. Infield fly rule is called. And let's see if they call interference. It would be a double play if they do. That Soto did not allow Neto to make the play.
Hanley dropped it intentionally, trying to turn a double play, but they're not going to give it to him. Instead, it's just going to be 1 out. You can't drop a ball intentionally. So it'll be 1 out. Echeverria is retired, and they're going to leave.
Softly towards second base, collision. And Buxton is flattened near second base after a collision with Lenyn Sosa, motionless on the dirt. A violent infield collision between the runner and the fielder.
In the field.
So that's why it needs to be on the jersey. No, I'm just saying, like, that's why.
Nelson's gonna. What are they calling here? Catcher's interference?
Yep.
So the ball went out to second base, but Nelson never ran. He knew he hit the glove of Adley Rutschman. So he gets first base. Garcia advances to second.
How about this? This is more like the day in officiating. This is so puzzling. Watch this ball go into the corner. Pete Crow Armstrong comes into second base. Watch closely. Watch the helmet. The helmet's down, and they rule him safe. Now, Major League Baseball has told us there's no rule actually covering that. It's umpire discretion. He's safe. So, Ruben, he could be safe, should he?
Against the Astros. They'll chop her off the plate up the first base line. Moss fields, and they collide, and they're calling that a foul ball. Or are they?
He's going to be awarded because of interference running down the line.
Yeah.
That's what they're going to call. Because he ran into the guy that doesn't have the baseball. So that's interference to not allow him to have a path going down the line.
Elevate. Ooh. Almost went. 2-2. What do we have here? That's catcher's interference.
Kazmir delivers fastball, little number slowly to Utley. He tries to tag the runner. They have a collision. He has the presence of mind to throw to second for an out. And now slowly each man still on his knees. Norris, the big catcher, and Utley tried to tag him and make a play. They collided.
Off of Valdez's glove, and then a wild throw, and then Abreu threw his glove at the ball. And the Royals are going to get 2 bases out of that.
I'm glad it just took us 1.5 innings to see something I've never seen before. While Abreu trying to block the ball from going down the right field line.
And a base hit to center field. Taylor coming on. Runner headed to the plate. The throw is going to be... Oh, did he get him? No, safe. He dropped the ball. Bart is claiming he had the ball and was pulling it out of his glove on the exchange, but for now, it's a walk-off, and it will stay a walk-off RBI single.
Ground ball towards the hole, backhanded by Crawford, off balance throw. What a play by J.P. Crawford out at first base. McCormick. That was not an easy play at all from deep in the hole, and Crawford made a great throw.
Ranging far to his right to throw at Chaz, who can hustle a little bit.
Hanley dropped it intentionally, trying to turn a double play, but they're not going to give it to him. Instead, it's just going to be 1 out. You can't drop a ball intentionally. So it'll be 1 out. Echeverria is retired, and they're going to leave.